And now begins the painting of the box. Watch as he runs the roller. Now there is a special way. Now explain the technique that you're using. I know that you don't just dab and roll. You need to what's that word called? Strain the paint. So as to, what does that prevent?
Prevents harmful bruises.
Harmful bruises, that's right. So everyone watching this at home, strain your paint to avoid harmful bruises. Watch as that goes on. I think that actually is going on better than my paintbrush. What's up with that? Now, straining a bit more. Now, when he gets to the edges, he doesn't want to... How do you avoid drips over the edge as you roll?
I haven't hit the side yet, so no need to worry.
Okay.
It's only an undercoat.
It's only an undercoat. Now, will you sand this before you put the top coat on?
We'll see how it goes.
Okay. So now we grab some more paint. Watch as the paint roller. Now I think it's 4 forward and 1 back. That may be the special technique. Now there goes aunt. That was misspelt with a C instead of an A. Whoever built this box failed English at school. Now I'm guessing where it says front, that is to indicate the front of the box.
Oh, good possibility.
Okay. Now I'm just noticing that you forgot to smooth those roundovers off just that top bit. Was there any reason for that?
It's just styling. It's a new style that's coming along.
Okay.
It's going to be the new rave.
Okay. Louder as well, I presume?
Definitely.
Okay. Now we roll across. Now, is there any sort of a direction that you maintain, or?
Yeah, a bit of zig and a bit of zag.
Nice. It really does seem to be coming along quite nicely. Now remember, it's 4 forward, 1 back, so it's a 4-to-1 ratio. On the straining, wasn't it called? Yes, the straining. That's right. Okay, we'll come from this side. Now, that's probably a handy hint for the viewers at home. When you put your box on the painting trolley, do try to keep it away from the ledgy thing, because it can make getting to that side a little difficult. So we strain again.
Young players, mate.
Only for young players? Okay. For seasoned professionals like master painter Brendan Bennett, it's just all in a day's work. But for you up and comers, it can really put you on your ass.
No, it will put you on your ass. And I believe it will leave bruises.
It will leave bruises, so avoid bruising. As we said, remember to strain your... So we've learnt that 2 things can cause bruising when painting. Not straining your brush and trying to put a roller through the paint where the ledgy thing is. Is there any reason you left the middle of that unpainted, or will you come back with the detailing brush?
We come back with the fine coarse brush later on in this segment.
Okay.
As you can see on the top here, just on the top here, this is why we don't use pen when marking out, because it shows through paint.
Oh, it pops beautifully through the paint. I like that. Although I guess that's a desired effect that one may or may not desire.
That is correct.
Okay.
And for myself,
It's
I believe I got ripped off in the box making process because now I'm going to have to paint an extra coat over the pen. So therefore,
But
the
in-
cost
in the-
effectiveness has just gone out the window.
has gone out the window.
But because it's mates rates, I think I can take that bit of pain.
No. Although, in defense of the guy who did build the box, it's well, it's the woofers will cover that, so it should be all good in the house.
So they're going to cover up to half a box here, as you can see the pen line, or RL if you like.
The RL line, yes. Well, well, they could, if we chuck some 18-inch kicker solo X's, it should cover that. See? But because we've gone with the 12-inch circle subs, the more common species of subwoofer, as they are known in the industry. Right, so now right side out. That sounds similar to a Atreyu song, Right Side of the Bed. Do you think there's any connection there?
Definitely not.
Okay. Now I noticed that there is. Now, as you can see, this is the finish that we're looking for. This is the same colour. Here's one we prepared earlier. Yes, we roll. Are there any sort of rolling songs you like to sing as you roll?
They see me rolling.
Ah, they see me rolling. They hate 10. They see me rolling. I'm painting.
Trying to get these pen marks out of my box.
Try to catch me
Pen in a
painting
dirty.
dirty. Well, I actually thought of one. A bit of the Limp Biscuit. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Just rolling, 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 rolling.
I choose that my painting will not take that long to sing that whole song.
No? Now I know you'll be loving this finish right here. P-A-I-N-T. Paint. Painting is here. People in the house throw them brushes in the air. Because if you don't paint, then we don't paint. 1, 2, 3. Got the finish off its tits.
So here today we can offer you a box, custom built
Custom built.
by the one and only
Uncle John.
Uncle John. And with Brendan's fine finish on the paint, we can do an all-time special offer here for you home viewers at $120 a box.
$120 a box.
That's with the fine detail.
Is that inclusive of materials and
That
labour
is with inclusive of materials and labour.
and paint? That is a absolute bargain. And you also get the special rollin' finish and the paint rollin' mixtape.
For an extra
Rollin'.
$33.95 plus $25.95 delivery.
$25.95 delivery. Now, is that Australia wide or is that just
That's just Victoria, mate.
just Victoria? Okay.
Just for our Victoria members.
Just for our Victoria members. Now, we paint the inside. Now, is there any method behind that?
Yep, to get all the rest of the MDF dust that seems to be floating around here.
Oh,
We
okay.
just collect that in the roller
Um,
for a coarser finish on the top here.
Okay.
It rolls on and you can't even tell.
And it
Because
makes
the
it louder.
LED lights that I have currently got in the back of my car
Ooh,
Take-
LED lights.
take out that finish.
They take
because
it
they're
out.
that bright.
Like an assassin? Like a hitman?
Not
Just
so much
take it
like an
out.
assassin, but you know what I mean. Just like Don, you know what I mean.
Now, yes, I did think that you missed that bit, but you've got that now. Now, just remember to run the roller in the top upside edge, I think, where it doesn't have...
You save that one for the brushwork, mate.
oh, okay.
Can't rush into these things.
Okay, so now Luigi has taken over the brush. And, okay, now with the brushwork, we know the rolling. Now, is there a special brushing technique?
They see me stroking my paintbrush, going in the fine, dipping it in,
Dip it in.
dip.
Dip it in. And what's that other painting smash hit?
They see me stroking my paintbrush.
Oh, and what's that new song that's come out? And that he did the painting version. Justin Bieber's latest painting smash hit. And I was like, paint me, oh, like paint me, no, like paint me, oh. I thought I'd always be your brush. I was like, okay, so now we're rolling again now. I noticed we've gone back to the roller. I also noticed that we have missed a bit of the edge in there as well. Just on the round over there. Just, yep. Does look nice. I am liking this. Okay. We're in there. In there nicely. Alright. Back to the brush work. Now, I noticed that you managed to paint the back of your hand. How did you do that? The paintbrush is in the other side of the hand. That is
Just
that's
to get that
freaking-
sniff, just to
get
make sure the
sniff.
paint is not going off.
Okay. What happens if you get off paint?
It goes hard. It's only,
Okay.
hard things are only good for one thing.
Okay.
We all know what that is if you're over the age of 18.
Yes, hard things are only good for learning. Because if it's hard, it means that you don't know how to do it, and then you learn how to do it, and you learn. So now, are we up to paint coat number 2, or not quite yet?
Not just yet, mate.
Not just yet.
Just
Okay,
gotta get
so
in between our terminals.
in between the terminals. Now, what do? They
They stick out. They cut your hand.
they stick out.
They cause intensive bruising.
More bruising. Okay, so now this is something that people should watch out when they're painting their brushes at home. I mean, painting their
Painting
boxes
their brushes,
at home.
yes. Definitely.
Painted yet?
Hang on.
Putting the first coat on now, are we?
Yep. We're just documenting this. Now this is Master Paintress. She is going to inspect the work of young Master Brendan.
Dodgy with the lines.
Well, that becomes a part of the box builder's issue. And I'd like to point that out to him, but I'm afraid he's currently busy on the camera.
It has been noted that this is a dodgy finish.
Dodgy? There's big lines in it everywhere. Give me some glasses, mate. I'm going to get Dad's glasses, alright?
Should be right, mate.
Should be right. That's the pink.
That's where the box builder used purple peb.
Oh, so it's bleeding through the paint.
Yes.
Very good.
The painter had made note of that to the box builder and said it was unacceptable.
Yes, it will bleed for a while.
Just like that hard stroking paintbrush.
Yes, well, I think you'll be putting another coat on to cover up the stripes.
This is only a This is only the prep
They're
coat.
racing stripes. They make it go faster.
Ah, right. Well, it's travelling in darkness.
Yeah.
But you must remember, this is only the prep coat.
It makes the frequency race to the meter quicker.
So you're actually going to get that 0.2 decibel, are you?
We hope so. It could all come down to the paint finish, though. So.
As long as you crack it off.
Sorry about